Welcome Clashers, we are using a strategy that I love, and you, especially now that you've got the boost on the Valkyries, you have to be using them. These you can take down bases without heroes. You will never lose a battle. You will never lose. Especially with heroes, definitely not gonna happen. Now, you definitely wanna pick bases, however, where there are compartments. So what that means is so the Valkyries can path nicely to the town hall. Now, on this one, I could have done a little bit better, but you know, I was just after that town hall. Honestly, I was, and maybe one of the Inferno Towers, but I got the Dark Elixir anyway. And yes, it does cost Dark Elixir, but it doesn't matter. You will grind and you will get trophies this way every single time without heroes, okay? Without heroes. I'll show you right here, right now. Okay, we have a beautiful base. Oh, this will be perfect base. See, bases like this you can just crush. Yes, the loot is not the greatest. The Dark Elixir's there, but I'm actually after the Inferno Towers, and I have 3 jumps, so even the wrong spells. But what I'm gonna do here is I'll use my heroes just because I have them. And you know, actually, yeah, I'll use them. Why not? I'll use the heroes just because I have them. And on this other side, I'm just creating the funnel. That's gonna ensure let's just put those in. That's gonna ensure I'm gonna get quite a bit of value from these Valkyries. As they bust into the center here, nothing's really gonna stop them. And I've got the second rage on top. So even if for whatever reason you don't get this base down, which is gonna be very rare, just because there's so many of them and they're so powerful. Oh, are they gonna get it down? No, they don't, but it's okay. The queen with her ability, and I had some extra troops, I had extra spells. So imagine I had some heal spells in there, some rage spells in there. You know, those troops would have definitely survived. We'll just end it right there, and bada bing, bada boom. That is how you do it. You cannot, and look, I got the event. Look at that, 20 gems, easy peasy. So what I like to do, I like to, of course, you can just, I like to bring a couple minions and some wall breakers, but I already have those in the bag. So a couple minions, a couple wall breakers, and the rest Valkyries, and then my spells are two rage, 2 jump, and a heal. And the reason I do that, you definitely want the second jump because a lot of times Valkyries need it, and you definitely want bases that you can take down. Now, I'm gonna show you some other replays here. Here was another hit I did, and this one was without heroes again. So yet again, these bases you can take down 11s, 10s, 9s, I mean any base of course you can do it on. Now if you're a Town Hall 9, you can use this strategy as well. It's the same sort of thing. Again, you definitely want to pick bases that are not ring type bases. Now ring type bases are not the best for Valkyries because they'll just circle around, and if you don't funnel right, you won't get into the core. So just steer away from those, and there's plenty of bases that aren't ring type bases. Now in this one, yes, I only got 1%. Now again, because you're bringing so many Valkyries, getting the 2-star sometimes might not happen, but on this base I think I just ended it early. I probably could have gotten it if I felt like it, but I didn't even feel like it. So if you're actually trying to push for more 2-star attacks, you know, bring 2 baby dragons or something, or you could bring a couple bowlers or some giants and wizards, something like that, and it will go well for you, I guarantee it. Now here, a variation. Now I know it was only a 1-star, but again, this is the power, the kind of the downside of the ring type base. In fact, oh well, actually on this one I didn't even have a jump spell, so that was my fault. What am I doing? No. Oh my goodness, how did I not even bring a jump spell? What is my problem? Again, this is just a variety. Now, of course, this is not using all Valkyries. This is using a Queen Walk into Valkyries. I know Queen Walks are very powerful. However, you have to have a queen to do this. Say your queen's upgrading. Say you don't have your queen, or is it, or if it's you know, you just used it and you need another attack right away, you can't use a Queen Walk without gymming her. So how do you do it? Well, you would just bring more Valkyries to get that 1-star in loot. Now I know it's very expensive, but it's okay. Again, the strategy here, there's not really much. I mean, all you have to do is just know how to play the game a little bit, know how to attack, and by the time you get to Valkyries and using Valkyries probably at Town Hall 9, you're gonna probably already know somewhat how to farm, And the reason I brought the king and a couple Valkyries there, that was for the funnel. My goal was to get into the core. Now, if I had a jump spell, it would have worked. See, put a jump there, and then I have 12 Valkyries in the core with a rage, and it takes it out completely. Now, you can take down ring type bases that way, but I did have a queen walk going. But because I didn't have a jump, they're just going to wander off here and go to La La Land. But it's okay. I still got the 1 star, and I did use my spells. I used them because I wanted to make sure I got the 1 spell, and I just ended it early. You could tell I ended the raid early. Could have gotten a little more percentage, but again, I'm just kind of showing you some of these attacks. Now I know these are replays, but they still work nice and beautifully. Here is yet another one. Now this time using heroes on a Town Hall 11. Now this is not maxed out, but again, you can take down max bases. I've done it so many times. And the power of that is you just got to make sure your Valkyries are pushing towards the core. So what I'm doing here, I'm using the queen and some Valkyries to create a little funnel. And then I use the king over here and a couple more Valkyries to get this funnel here. Now the rest of my Valkyries are going to hop into the core. And some will go around, some actually more went around than went into the core, unfortunately. So sometimes they're pathing. I guess the super jump took them over. You know, I don't know if you noticed, sometimes if you have a jump spell down and you put a rage near it, sometimes they'll jump over this compartment, like it reaches. It's weird, even though it's not touching over here. The rage like enhances the jump spell, if that makes sense. So I could have gotten more in there, but I didn't even feel like it. I should have gotten the eagle down, but again, I was kind of impatient, honestly. I mean, it's just a fun, quick raid. It takes no time at all to get this raid going, and that's why I like it. And honestly, once I get my star, I just kind of move along. Now, I know this base right here, this is not for, I mean, this looting here is not the greatest loot, but with my loot bonus, it does well enough. And since I have Dark Elixir troops all upgraded, I'm just kind of after the gold and after trophy pushing, so it's a great trophy pushing method. And again, you can just double jump in here, and I like these compartment type bases, and the reason I like them because Valkyries move very nicely through them is because look, they just go right into the core. And again, this is a great strategy for getting down the Inferno achievement. Now the Inferno achievement is when you get 5,000 Inferno towers down, and I'm going to show you that right now because hey, why not? I'm with you, you're with me, and it's my first video in a while. By the way, I was away for a whole week. So that's why not as many videos lately, but look at this, my friends. I've got the Firefighter. Destroy 5,000 Inferno Towers. I have a long way to go, but a great way to get it down is using Valkyries. You know, you just plow out through the base, because most of the times, certainly on 10, 11s, they put the Infernos in the middle, and even Town Hall 10s as well, because you encounter a lot of internet bases, trophy bases. So having the mass Valkyrie attack just kind of works nicely in your favor. If you know what I mean, man. If you know what I mean. Now, what do we have here? Oh, I have a hound in the clan castle and got it down. Look at these attacks. All successes. All domination. All powerhouse. Yes, and I wasn't even hitting the bases. Again, I was not even hitting the bases with the most loot. I was just attacking kind of the first base I came across and like, let's just take it down, baby. Let's just take it down. So if you're patient and look out for the bases that have a lot of loot, again, you can still get a lot of loot with this. Not Dark Elixir, but you'll get a lot of gold and elixir. So that's the power of this attack. You get quite a bit of gold if you need some defenses up. But look at this. Look at the power here. They just rip through everything. And again, you would definitely want to come in on the Town Hall side just because Valkyries, because they move so fast under the rage, look, they get stuck on some walls. Even though you have a jump there, they're not going to take it. And, you know, these perimeter structures will take them down. So it can be hard to get a 2-star if you're just straight mass Valkyrie. I said before, if you need percentage, bring some baby dragons, giants, wizards, something like that. Maybe a bowler or two. Minions are very nice indeed. Minions and archers, something like that, to get the job done. I'm just showing you these beautiful attacks here, and I might even gem up an army at the very end just to show you, again, why not to take it down. Look at this, maxed out base. Well, yeah, defensively I think so, and I can take it down nicely. Now this is using king and queen. Now the king and the queen and some Valkyries. King's kind of creating the funnel. You always want to funnel outside in. And the queen's over here getting some work done. And look at this. Look what happened here. The Valkyries Did not take the jump. Are you kidding me? They like wandered off into La La Land over there. Had no idea what they were doing. Unfortunately, I couldn't get down the EA and the Inferno Tower. I'm trying to get those Inferno, so only 1 star. But, you know, for no plan, for a quick raid, and you just see a base in 20 seconds, why not? It's more fun than the La Lune, right? And some of these is without clan castles. You notice, I think every single one of these was without a clan castle. Yeah? I think so. So, well, this one had a clan castle. The Hound one, but didn't do me any good. So you can do all kinds of attacks with this. No clan castle needed. No nothing needed. And here's another common type base that you can use. And again, what I like to do, I put Valkyries on one side, King on the other if you have the hero, and then sometimes the Queen can be on the flanks as well. And then up the middle, I've got Valkyries. They're gonna push, everything's gonna push to the core, gonna take down this town hall very, very quickly. Now, I won't get the Inferno Towers, but that's okay. I'm just after pretty much some Dark Elixir, the EA, you know, I do have to get that achievement, and just getting some percentage. I even end it before the King even takes down it, so yeah. Just me trophy pushing a little, but there you go. I've given you something amazing to do, but you can also use it with this special event using 15 Valkyries. Very cheap, you might as well use them, and if this will give you a strategy to do it, this is what I do, and it works every single time. With and without heroes, you will dominate. You will dominate. So pass it along. Thanks for watching, I truly appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Halo out.